Tosh.0 features videos from the internet and is intended for a mature audience. Comedy Central does not condone the activities performed and discourages anyone from attempting them. Enjoy.
You ready right now?
I'm rolling.
He'll be back to full speed in no time. That's the nice thing about being young. Right, Kobe? Welcome to Tosh.0. We're live tonight, so no one knows what will happen.
Bleep you!
Hey! Thank you for respecting that we are live and censoring yourself. Tonight on the show, I meet the hottest unemployed chick in the world. Hubba, hubba. I show you how I trash a hotel room, and I celebrate America's most treasured holiday. Now, take me back to the annual loading dock belly flop contest. You know, his first mistake was putting on jean shorts.
Hey, I shouldn't do a running start, should I?
It's up to you, man. I don't know. I never jumped to the front flip before.
You ready right now?
I'm rolling.
Yep, you needed a running start. This guy's guardian angel gave up a long time ago. Now just lie there and hold that parking space for the ambulance. His next video has one mom and 3 teenage girls in an SUV. That's all the context you should need. You be outside when Charlotte's mom drives carpool, or she's coming in after you. It's a miracle Danica Patrick ever makes it out of the pit. That's what they deserve, hanging a stupid Thanksgiving flag. Holidays don't get flags. You're probably thinking to yourself, wow, that was really great camera work. Well, that's because it wasn't an accident.
From the producer who ripped off Candid Camera to bring you Punk'd, and then 10 years later brought Punk'd back, and then a few years after that created a similar show where the biggest prank is trying to convince middle America that this isn't completely fake and set up and that these celebrities are actually celebrities, comes yet another prank show.
Seriously? I cannot wait to see the look on that soccer mom's face when she sees that celebrity Daniel Tosh was controlling her car the whole time.
It's Seriously coming this summer to TBS. Very willing to recycle ideas.
That show doesn't really exist. Ha ha, pranked you again. The camera's right here. You guys pumped for the new Chutes and Ladders movie? Looks way better than Battleship. You forgot your hose. With a combine like that, he'll go early in the first round of the firefighter draft. Where was that hustle when the police were kicking your ass in softball? It's too bad the Twin Towers weren't a 3-story duplex. I've always said the best defense is a constant offense. I assume he's just gearing up to masturbate. Are those walls citron? It's very tropical. And don't be afraid to mix it up, go to the body every once in a while. Hopefully his first match is against that fighting nun. Yip skiddly-doo. Never keep your beer in the follow boat.
Yip skiddly-doo. Bear, throw him a bear.
You're gonna scare away all the trout. Oh! That's just God throwing him back.
Oh! Oh! Holy
Don't worry, the beer will float. Now you own 2 boats. What's next? Your TV isn't on mute. This is just what a deaf house party sounds like. Now, let's respect the deaf by treating them like everyone else and make fun of them in this week's breakdown. Deaf Halloween parties are the best. You can't hear trick-or-treaters ringing the doorbell. That means more bit-o' honey for us. These are my dream neighbors, not a single noise complaint. For them, life is just one long, awkward silence. It's like having noise-canceling headphones built into your skull. Don't be afraid to laugh. They can't hear us. Blind parties are the worst. Everyone's constantly feeling your face. No one can find the chip bowl. It's starting to get heated. I took a semester of sign language abroad, so let me tell you what's going on here. Right now, he's asking, what's wrong with you? Other than his obvious hearing impairment and the fact that this party's a total sausage fest. While the guy in the hat just said, F you. Remember, if you want to shut him up, punch him in the hands. Okay, now's where it gets tricky. They say, you honeymoon, my girl, my wife doesn't want. Also, I think he's telling him to steal second. Such a beautiful language. All right, enough charades. Let's get it on. Yeah, careful. A deaf black guy is still a black guy. Somebody text 911. Now shake hands, you two. That's their way of kissing. I can't overstate how lucky all of them are that they will never have to listen to that new Brad Paisley song. And for that, we'll be right back to redeem the broad who was fired for being too sexy. But first, look at this stupid little kid.
Look at all those chickens.
Imagine being fired because you're just too sexy. That's what 32-year-old Melissa Nelson says happened to her. After working as a dental hygienist for 10 years for dentist James Knight, he fired her because he said she was a threat to his marriage. He also reportedly commented on her infrequent sex life, saying that's like having a Lamborghini in the garage and never driving it. The all-male Iowa Supreme Court unanimously agreed with the dentist, ruling 7-0 that employers can give an employee their walking papers if they believe there is an irresistible attraction.
I'm devastated.
Not since Noah Wiley in ER has anyone made Scrubs look so irresistible. That wrongfully terminated temptress is Melissa. And even Iowa's Supreme Court declared her too hot to have a job. She got axed because her creepy old boss was afraid he wouldn't be able to keep his drill in his pants. Sexual harassment is bullying with a boner, and it happens at work because men would much rather risk ruining their career than have sex with their awful wife one more time. When women first entered the workforce back in the 80s, we didn't allow them to complain about sexual harassment. It continues to be a gray area today because Congress refuses to define what constitutes an erection. I was sexually harassed every day for almost 15 years. Yeah. Sure, I was self-employed. But masturbating while driving to gigs was the only way I could stay awake. Tosh.0 doesn't have an HR department, but we do have a cubicle where the 7 girls who work here are encouraged to go cry. All right, ladies, joke's over. Random breast exams are not mandatory. Sensitivity training is a waste of time. The most logical way to avoid sexual harassment is to stop blocking porn at work. Or force women to conceal themselves under burqas. Ladies who wear those historically have been treated very nice. If you really don't want to fall victim to sexual harassment, dress like Ellen. But if Melissa wants to clean teeth, she shouldn't have to worry about her boss's dirty mind. That's why I invited her to give me an oral exam in Hollywood, where women are never objectified. In this week's Web Redemption. There's not much I can do for you. You've had the same job for the past 20 years. I got some part-time work at a dog shampooing day spa, if you're interested. Oh, this temp agency just turned into a temptation agency. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. That dress is becoming on you. If I had it my way, it'd be coming off you. Musburger would lose his goddamn mind.
Hello, I'm Melissa.
I'm Daniel.
Nice to meet you.
Melissa, before I send you out, I need to get to know you. Describe your perfect man that looks like me. Were you a good hygienist?
Of course.
How many cavities would you guess I've had in my entire life?
Open up. Maybe none. Looks pretty good.
I've had tons. Tell us what happened.
I went to work one day and Dr. Nate called me into his office with his pastor.
His pastor?
Yep.
This guy's got horrible demons. Okay, continue.
He read off a piece of paper that he wasn't able to focus on his family.
Did the pastor ever say anything?
No.
Did he throw water on you or something?
No.
Did you walk out real slutty?
Probably.
Old habits die hard.
I guess.
When he was firing you, did you notice if he had a boner or not?
I did not look.
There's a reason I'm sitting cross-legged. Describe your relationship with your boss for the first 9.5 years.
He was like my dad, father figure.
Did he spank you?
No.
Sorry. My father spanked me.
So did mine.
Did you ever hang out with him socially?
His wife taught me how to make homemade pie.
Homemade pie? What's your favorite pie?
Cherry.
Sweet cherry pie. I would love to taste your cherry pie.
It's good.
Did you like being referred to as a Lamborghini?
No.
It's kind of a douchebaggy car, if you ask me. I'd refer to you more as a Aston Martin. You know, high-end. You don't want to take an Aston Martin out every day. No. That's your special occasion vehicle. Melissa, I lined up a few temp jobs for you.
Okay.
Okay. It is good to see you again, Melissa.
It's good to see you too.
I want you to know that I'm aware that I have on the exact same outfit that I had on a week ago. I have a very specific rotation that I adhere to. Now, the fact that you've gotten fired from 3 jobs is unacceptable. I don't know how you did this one. Got you a job bartending in a gay bar? You turned all their clientele 100% straight. That's not okay.
I'm not completely convinced they were all gay.
And I thought working the reception desk of the sperm bank was right in your wheelhouse. It's in the medical field. Then when I found out all the dudes were leaving their deposits on the waiting room floor, that's just bad business.
I'm sorry about that.
Well, Melissa, you're in luck because I'm leaving this place and I'm opening up my own dentist office.
You're a dentist?
I am now, according to dentalzoom.com. Took me 45 minutes to take that test. You only missed 3. I missed 3. I'm gonna combine your dental expertise with your slutty good looks. I'm calling it, you ready for this? Dentits.
I'm here to see Aquafresh Amy.
Sorry, she's put on a few pounds, so we asked her to stay home until she took care of that. We'd hate to gross you out. But I can get you in with Melissa.
Well, how big are her tits?
They're perfect.
Okay.
Gentlemen, remember it's happy hour. That means all you can inhale nitrous till 7 p.m. Your next dancers come onto the stage, open up and say, Melissa.
Song's over. Time to pay. Thank you. The doctor will be in shortly.
Matt, nice to see you.
Hi, Doc. What happened to your leg?
Oh, golf. It's a dude on a golf course. Anyway. These things do the trick. Oh. Let's get in there. No, hey, come on, you know the rules. No touching. Open up. If you were wondering why that office didn't have a sink, it's because at Dentits, everyone is required to swallow. We'll be right back, but first, you cut him off, he'll cut you off. Blake Lively's early work is very erotic. Maybe she was raised by cats. I'm busy. Could you come back and lick everything in about an hour?
Very clean.
Hopefully her parents are dead. We all use our Marriott Rewards points differently. I'm a seasoned traveler, and I don't want to give away all my trade secrets, but here's just a glimpse of what I do every time I stay in a hotel.
Get the batteries good and deep in your tank, and then put them in the wrong way in the remote control. One pregnant venomous spider. Take one personal fresh batch of semen. Open up the $9 bag of pistachios. Suck all the salt off of them. And use my industrial sealer. Bloody dildo. Don't forget to save some semen for your final masterpiece. And don't be an asshole. Leave at least $2 as a tip.
To be fair, it was one of those hotels that makes you check out at 11 a.m. Now, it's been 2 whole episodes since I last showed a viewer video, so don't pretend you're not psyched. This week's winner is our first ever submission from inside free Iraq. Not the funniest, but laughter's only been allowed in that country for 3 months, so don't be too hard on them. We'll be right back with more 100 greatest stand-ups of all time. Welcome back. If you've been wondering where my cashmere is, you can call off the search party. Tonight, I'm pampering my dogs. Cashmere socks, which is a real pain in the ass because that counts as 2 garments when you get them dry cleaned. Next week, the Black Dr. Ruth teaches me how to be a better lover.
The penis is a very powerful organ. It's just like a rocket, see? And inside of every rocket, there's information encoded in it for it to do what it do. She said the dick was so good that as she started rocking, she just got into it, and all of a sudden, she said something just hit her, bam, all upside his head, just slapped him. Dick will make you slap somebody.
Want to make things super uncomfortable? Watch that one with your parents. If you're already following me on Twitter, please ignore what I'm about to say. Follow me on Twitter. Keep up with our blog. You're not a true fan unless you read and comment on 10 of our daily posts. And come see me do stand-up this summer on the June Gloom Tour with special guest Gerard Carmichael. No! Finally found a picture, and of course it's a broken image link. I'm so fake frustrated with this bit. And I just added a new date, Greeley, Colorado, for my fans who don't want to whitewater raft their way to Denver. Finally, I'm sure I don't have to tell you this, but Friday is Arbor Day. Yeah. That means you still have a couple more days left to chop down the biggest hickory you can find and put it up in your living room. It is a very ironic tradition started by the Pilgrims. All right, I'm not here to shove my environmentalist views down your throat, but I'm pretty sure these rational tree huggers will.
Deep in the woods of North Carolina, an extremist eco-group called Earth First bewails the violation of American nature.
I want to mourn the loss of all the old growth trees I've seen, and tell them that we love them and that we don't want them to die. So I want you to know that, trees.
Sure, it's easy to cry about majestic trees. But some of us happen to care about every living thing on God's beautiful green earth.
I want to mourn the loss of all the old growth grass I've seen and tell them that I love them and I don't want them to die. That there are some people here that do care. So I want you to know that, Clippage, that I care.
Jorge, make sure you square off my hedges.
See, Mr. Daniel.
All right. May flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. Good night.
Don't forget your goodie bag.
Love to get my hands on your goodie bags. What's in it, lube? I hope so, because you're in my spank bank now.
Toothbrush, toothpaste, and flossy perv. Why do men always objectify me?